I want to give y'all a quick message while I'm out and about running errands today. And it's about guarding your energy, especially coming into this new year. I've had a couple dreams that initially I would have thought, oh, well, maybe it's for me and me alone, but I'm going to share it with you because I recently had another Aquarian client had a dream that she shared with me. There seems to be a synchronicity there. And I think a lot of times the Aquarians do pick up messages for the collective because, I mean, we're here to serve humanity. And so well, I'm going to share with you because the synchronicity is this. Be careful what you're giving your life force and your energy to. So I had this dream, and actually two dreams. The first one I thought, oh, it's just me, North Node transiting the 12th house probs. I had a dream that a family member was like acting possessed towards me, and it was trying to like put their hand on my back and like do some kind of move there, like if you've ever watched The Matrix, where Agent Smith is trying to like put his hand through Neo's heart and morph him into another Agent Smith clone, or basically like hijack him, take him over, possess him, however you want to say, okay? Drain his life force, drain his energy. And, when I woke up from the dream, it was pretty compelling. And by the way, that's when you know God's really speaking to you, when you wake up from the dream. And I don't care, especially like 3 a.m. Holy crap, that's a holy hour right there. Spirit is speaking to you, all right? If you can't forget that dream, if you get awakened from that dream, if you feel like you have a message when you wake up from the dream, you know that is from God, okay? God's trying to tell you something. And when I woke up from that dream, I thought, well, so I got unresolved baggage with that person, big surprise, whatever. And I went back to sleep and carried on about my business. And then a couple days later, I have another dream, something similar, but it's with a stranger towards myself and another family member. And he tries to pull this same move again, this Agent Smith move, where he's putting his hand on my back and trying to like suck the life force out of me and basically hijack my energy for himself, okay? And I got to thinking, this client of mine that recently came to me and shared with me, and I'm not going to say her name, right, because it's confidentiality, but long story short, she had a similar dream where somebody was like taking her blood, and they were profiting from it. They were like living and thriving, and then they even charged her for her own blood, okay? And I just told her, I said, you need to watch, what you're putting your faith in and who you're, giving your life force to, because blood represents life force. And in my dream, this was similar, but it was more of an energetic thing where my energy was getting hijacked, my energy was getting drained by people that I was coming into contact with. And I think the same with her, but I think it was more unknowingly. But she was kind of out in public, and there were people that she was more or less coming in contact with. Me, it was like physical contact. I think that the message is a warning that many of us, myself included, need to guard our energy and who we're giving it to. I think generally speaking, you have to do that. You have to guard your sexual energy. You can't give it to just anybody. You get it sick if you do that, right? You have to guard your heart. You can't just open it up and be vulnerable to everybody. Not everybody's qualified to access and influence in your life. You have to be very careful with these things, generally speaking, very discerning, I should say. But most especially coming into this new year, because there are going to be people, what I'm getting from the dream is, there are people who are going to try to drain other people. They're going to be desperate. They're maybe being hijacked themselves, and they don't even know it. Those of you who have not watched my predictions for 2024 on my Rumble channel, Awake with Crown, go over there, watch it, and then you'll understand. There's a lot of astrology indicating that people are going to be losing their damn minds, okay? And they're not even going to know why, what the underlying motivation is. They're not awake. They are not aware of their own shadows. They haven't done any shadow work. And we are continuing to have the squeeze put on people, especially with the economy, which is putting the squeeze on relationships and people's psyche. And I'm telling you, these money matters really magnify issues. So that's it. That's really all I have, is just a warning about right now and in the year to come, that I feel all of us need to guard our energy. And this is not about being afraid. This is about being discerning, being wise. And yeah, if you do see somebody acting funky around you, yeah, maybe get your distance, number one. But number two, realize maybe they don't even know what's going on within them. Like, it's kind of like the Agent Smith symbolism there that I use, the analogy, me relating it back to the Agent Smith. Agent Smith was just a clone, was just a victim of somebody doing that to them. Like, I hate to be weird, but you have a lot of people that are under influences, spiritual influences, that they're not even aware of. All right, that's all I got for now.